So what's going on, everyone? New Horizon here. We are here in Casey, Illinois. We are going to be doing a cleanup, kind of sort of here. We're going to be cleaning this area up, taking that bush out. They're gonna be making this basically a garden, so we have got to get the area cleaned up and fixed up so that it is ready to get cleaned up. So we got a lot of birds that can't fly straight because it's windy and all of that good stuff. But there's one thing you guys need to do before even just tilling an area up. That's technically breaking ground, that's breaking soil. What do you do? Well, it involves white flags and white paint. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna have Josh hold the camera while I show you what to do. So we got a basically marking paint, okay? I'm gonna take a flag. All the way around it. Put a flag in every couple of feet. Take your extra flags, you want to hand them to Josh. So now what I'm going to do is in between these flags, I'm going to make a white line. Basically connect the flags. Don't want to use any other color but white. So now what I want to do is I'm going to do this in 3 different areas. I'm going to start out here on this side and I'm going to write the word locate. Then I'm going to take an arrow and put an arrow pointing. Do that 3 times. An arrow. Let's go with an arrow. Works. Now, the next thing you do is you pick up your cell phone. This is at least here in Illinois, it's what we call the one call. You get out your phone, you go to your dialer, it's like so, and you hit 811, not 911, 911, and you call that number, and they will tell you, what are you doing? Cleaning up an area to turn into a garden. What's the address? What's the cross streets? What's the address of the house? Why is there a little doggy barking? All that kind of stuff. So, but it's simple as that. Now we've got another one of these to do, so I'll be calling Julie twice today. Then you allow 48 hours, come back, make sure it's located, make sure you have an okay. If there's nothing, hey puppy, if there's nothing in the area, you're good to go. If there's something buried, well, then you may have to change your plans a little bit depending on how far you're digging or tilling or trenching or however. It's simple, it's free, it's easy as that. Well, another day, another job. Here is our next job that we're going to be doing. We got that last one located, but it's the same day actually. So there was a tractor came in here, and as you can see, the driveway is not super big, and he was pulling a anhydrous bar and an anhydrous tank. As you can see, he kind of made some marks here in the driveway. We are over in Oakland, Illinois right now, which is about 30 minutes from Charleston, where I'm from. And we're gonna basically come in here. FS has been so kind to get a hold of me to fix this lady's yard, so we're gonna come in here and of course Julie everything to make sure there's nothing here, because we do have a well house over here, but I'm pretty sure the lines go straight to the house, but I want to make sure there's no fiber optic, no internet, no MediaCom, no gas lines, and nothing running along the driveway. So hopefully later this week we're going to start on this. We're going to come in here and probably mow this super short right here, or sod cut it. We got to figure out exactly what we're doing. We're going to have a lot of raking. We're going to have Josh, we're going to have Clint. It's going to be a big job. We're going to cut all this out, get it all fixed up. I mean, as you can see, this tractor destroyed the lawn. Not only did he destroy it here, but he destroyed it over here. I guess they had a new guy working and he didn't know, and this lady doesn't like ruts in her yard, so we got ruts there. We've got basically this whole area right here that's got to be fixed. We've got some ruts there. There's some ruts there. He shoved this rock down in the ground because he drove right over top of it, so I got to dig it out. He kind of tore up the side of the driveway there, so we're going to fix that. It doesn't look like much from here, but it's a lot different anyplace else. But I'm going to go ahead and start marking with paint. Josh is going to come back, put the flags in, and we'll call Julie. All right, so we've got everything marked. Just got off the phone with Julie. We are unable to do any digging until at least 8 a.m. on Thursday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So, it's breezy out here. Hopefully, you know, this is kind of showing you guys how to properly do this to make sure that you don't hit any utilities, especially a marathon pipeline or any type of pipeline. It doesn't matter if you're just scuffing the ground, you need to call. If something's going in the ground deeper than just the grass, you know, you need to call. So it's a good thing to make sure you practice good techniques. I share this stuff with you guys because I don't want to see you guys hurt. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out the video on YouTube called 3 Seconds Later. I'll link that in the description if you guys want to go check that out. It's about a family in Dixon. They were farmers. They thought they knew where their, you know, lines were located. They did not call 811. They hit a marathon pipeline and killed 2 people. 2 people that could still be here today if they just would have picked up the phone and dialed 811. It's a free call. It doesn't cost you a dime, not a single dime. At least here in Illinois, it's 811. It might be a little different in your area, but make sure you call and figure out what your locating is. You got to wait the 48 hours. If they do not come and locate within the 48 hours, you got to call again, get emergency request out. Do not put that backhoe bucket. Don't put that shovel. Don't put the boring machine. Don't put the tiller. Don't put anything in the ground until you have the okay, because it's a $5,000 fine if you guys dig up something. It used to be $2,500. At the meeting this year, it is a $5,000 fine if you dig up or destroy any underground infrastructure. So, and you say, well, I'm just going to plant a tree. Call 811. I don't care if it's a tree like this kind of tree, all trees. If it's a plant, a bush, you got to call Julie. If it's, I mean, anything going in the ground. If I'm going to drive a steel post in the ground, call Julie. You could be right on top of a marathon pipeline. You could be right on top of a natural gas line, a water line. You don't you know, a phone line. Think of it this way, a loved one that needs to dial 911. It really sucks if a loved one needs to dial 911 and they can't because you destroyed the telephone company telephone wire. So make sure you dial 811 if you want a loved one to be able to call for help. 911 for police, fire, and ambulance, or to call you even on a landline. You know, these cell phone towers have lines coming off of them for electric and power. If you hit one of those, you just knocked out somebody's cell service. So think about it, folks. No matter what you're doing, call. White paint, white flags. You can get a whole pack of these flags at anywhere, farm store. The paint, you can buy it anywhere. You gotta get the paint you can use to spray upside down. If you go to the 811 meetings, they give you a free can of paint every year. They give out flags, they give out all kinds of stuff. Now you say, why are you using white flags? Because that's a neutral color. They can come in and say, okay, he's got the white flags, this is the area where he wants. I'll come in and put my red flag or my blue flag or my orange flag or anything in here. And it could be, you know, something simple. But stay tuned, this job's gonna be coming up later. Probably another week or so, you'll see the video. Remember to follow me on Snapchat. Or remember to follow me on Instagram. I'll probably be posting some stuff on there. We've got a lot of dirt jobs coming up. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited and I can't wait. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.